Hey YouTube, Johnny here, and it's going to be a little different video from what I've usually do. It's going to be possibly a little long, so if that's not your thing, you've been warned. But I've been thinking about something a lot here recently, and it's really been on my mind, and I can't seem to get it off my mind. So I thought, well, hell, I'll bring it to the YouTube community. I'll bring it to my friends in the pipe community, and to see what y'all think. And I know, in the subject of what I've been thinking on is my mortality. The fact that one day I will die, and every day it's closer every day, whether it's a year away or 40, 50 years away. And I don't want this to get into a really religious discussion. I understand that some people believe in an afterlife. Some people are very religious. Some people aren't. I believe that death is final. I believe that when you die, that is it. That you no longer have any experiences. That they are gone. And so that's where I'm coming from with this. And I got to be honest. When I contemplate that, and I've seemed to be contemplating that a lot here recently. Maybe it's because I've had a few health issues here recently. Nothing too major, but things that I need to take care of while I'm young, and honestly, I'm too young to be having. That one day I will no longer be, and that is a scary proposition for me. I'm not really scared of death. I'm not scared of being dead. I understand logically that I will no longer be here to experience the nothingness. Didn't exist for billions of years before me, as Mark Twain once said, and I won't exist for a billion of years after I'm gone. But I, as a human, we are one of the only creatures that we know of that can contemplate their own demise. We understand that one day we will die, and we understand what that means for us, for the most part. Now, so I'm not afraid of death, but I am completely appalled at the idea of not existing. I enjoy existing. I enjoy being alive. I enjoy experiencing an excellent meal, making love to my wife, hearing my son laugh. I enjoy making YouTube videos and experiencing the interaction among people all over the world that I've gotten through this community. There are many, many things that I enjoy. I enjoy smoking a pipe. I enjoy these things. And it's hard to imagine a time when this will no longer be, that I will, not only will I not be able to enjoy these things, but I will not be here at all to experience them, anything. And then past that, I have a son. One day he'll have children, perhaps. When I die, 2 generations, 3 generations will be here past me. And when they're gone, there will be nobody on earth that even remembers me. They won't remember you. Many, many hundreds of years later, there will be no record of us even existing, perchance. And then eventually the earth will die. The universe will die. The sun will consume the earth in supernova, and eventually the whole universe and solar system will end billions and billions of years from now. Possibly trillions of years from now. And so I ask myself also, and this really isn't the subject of this talk, but how can I make the most of my life and the time that I have? And it can weigh heavy, and it does. It has recently weighed heavy on me. How can I make most of the time that I have left, whether it's a year, 40 or 50 years from now? Now, I also have to look at the other side of the coin. I got to understand that life is a precious gift. I'm one of the few possible beings in the universe that actually get to experience life and be thankful for that. And imagine what it is to be alive today and experience consciousness from the first human, from the first, whether you believe in Christianity, you believe that it was Adam and Eve from the first human, or you believe that life sprung up through an evolutionary process. It even goes further back to the beginning of the first life form, that every single life form in your line had to procreate with the person or the thing that it did at the time it did, with the seed and the egg that it did, over and over and over again, over millions and billions of years, for you to be here, the person that you are today. So life is a miracle. And that's another part of it. So how do we make most of that life? And then, again, another subject. But then the knowledge that it'll all go away is disturbing to me. So I'm curious. I'm curious about, do y'all have these same experiences? Do you have these same feelings? Whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Buddhist, Hindu, whether you're atheist. Do you believe in an afterlife or not? But how do you deal with the knowledge that you one day will no longer be? And one day there will be nobody here even left to remember you, much less experience who you were. Let me know. Like I said, it's something that's weighed on my mind, and it's just hard to get through. One of the ways that I kind of started to come to terms with it is the fact that, when you realize that death is final and that it's coming at some point, it makes you take and understand that every moment in time is a trade-off. Every decision you make is a trade-off of what, if I go here and decide to spend all this extra time at work, that's time that not only did I not spend with my family, but I will never get back. And, when you're laying on your deathbed, do you really want to go back and say, you know what? I think you're going to think about all these things you did that didn't matter in the end, and the things that you traded off. And I want to make sure that I live my life doing the things that I want to do and that make the most benefit for me as a person. And look, I'm not saying working hard is bad. I work hard, I work long hours, and I provide for my family. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about at some point enough, and I need to spend some of that time in recreational pursuits and family pursuits, pursuit of hobby, and it makes every decision really much more important and pressing. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, is how to go about that with that line of thinking without going overboard with it, without feeling like at some point I'm up against time always. That's not healthy at all. So let me know. What's y'all's thoughts on mortality and how you deal with the fact that we know at some point you will no longer be, and how you cope with that. Do you cope with that? Is it even something you think about? Shoot me a video response. Shoot me some comments. I appreciate it. It's just on my mind. But anyway, guys, smoking some blend number 5 with a Mortality pipe here. Beautiful pipe. And look forward to your responses. Y'all take care. Bye.